Alright folks, welcome back to another Poem Masters video, and today we're going to check out Wally's close combat build, which is one of the builds that people don't use as much, but is also pretty interesting, right? Because both Wally's close combat build and Focus Blast build, both are really strong. Focus Blast slightly out damages close combat, not by like too much, actually by an occasion amount, but yeah, it's nothing crazy in terms of these two, right? And they both have, downsides, certain downsides. Focus Blast doesn't have understood accuracy, close combat does, but close combat also lowers your defenses, but they both can be fixed. For Focus Blast, you get the accuracy plus 10, right? Or you could just use your trainer move if you're not in Villa, right? Or even if you are in Villa, you can still use your trainer move, but it just depends on how you want to manage your MP, right? To sharply raise your accuracy to make your Focus Blast ball not miss. But close combat does have an additional downside, which isn't that big of a deal, which is you can only access it once you're in Mega, right? Again, like I said before, in single player, getting to Mega is insanely quick. The problem is in co-op, so I really wouldn't suggest any close combat builds in co-op, but if you're going to use it in single player, then it should be fine, right? So as for the build that I'm going for over here, again, short on orbs, can't get this whole plate, fished up, unfortunately. But what we're going for, Critical Strike 1, ramming speed, and we also got Stats Quo here with Fierce Entry, right? Fierce Entry, again, would be really good in Villa, but obviously I can't really do Villa right now, but what I can do is kind of mock Villa battle, sort of, I don't know, just it's in single player, right? But Fierce Entry is really good. Critical Strike you should have regardless. Unfortunately, you can't get the second one, which you actually can get with Focus Blast. Like, Focus Blast just out damages close combat in so many ways. Just, for one, just Focus Blast itself does just so much more damage than close combat, right? And then for Focus Blast, you could also easily get, see, that's 136, and this is 156 on, I think, 3 out of 5, right? And then, again, Focus Blast, you also pick that extra 10% on Critical Strike. But again, if you don't want to worry with the accuracy issues, or if you're fighting something that has slightly, I guess, lower physical defense and special defense, which there are, right, that are fighting weak, you could go with this as well. Alright, let's go try this out. So let's go check out the fighting type event, because there aren't really that many places to use it otherwise, right? Alright, let's just use the team. So as for Wally team building for a close combat build, right? You could go with Rotom if you do want to speed up the process, but I really don't think it's that big of a deal, because you kind of want to like go double Here I Come into Dire Hit anyways, so use this twice and use Dire Hit once, and then you're at Mega, right? But if you want to go with Rotom, that's fine as well. But the thing with Rotom is you don't really provide Wally with that much, because Wally does have an issue with his physical attack, right? You do get +1 with Fierce Entry, but the Here I Come only gives you like +1, so you get a max of +3 here, which again is not a big deal, just because like you just do so much more damage on your passives, right, and stuff. But it would be nice if you just had like a physical buffer instead. So Delabird's a good one, right? Got that. Some other decent ones. Hilbert, always really good. You can give also Wally speed as well, as long as you get hit with 1 AoE or 1 sync move, and then double X speed. All of your Wally's at max max speed, and then you only need 1 in this together, and then your Wally would be at max physical attack if you use both Wally's trainer moves, right? So Hilbert is a very good support for Wally. As for anything else, just stuff that, I mean, I guess to an extent, Eevee as well. Eevee, since you could potion and then also go for the Evo boost thing, but I personally don't think Evo Boost I really don't think Evo Boost would be that great for Wally. I know a lot of people use it, but I personally just go for Mega Gallade instead, which is kind of different in comparison to a lot of the other Pokemon in this game. A lot of Megas you would probably want to use Eevee instead of going into Mega, because using Eevee's Sync move just gives you better numbers than going into Mega, right? But for Wally, I'd probably use Wally's Mega instead, just because Wally, after you Mega, you do get crit, right? You get +2 crit, so I'd probably go with that. But yeah, Delibird's a great one. Hilbert, like I said, is probably the best, honestly. And then if you want to go for the Alyssa, you could go with that. Otherwise, I'd probably just go for some tech unit, something that burns, Torkoal, Ho-Oh, or something that paralyzes, something like Pikachu that can also heal, potions, all that stuff. I'd probably go with stuff like that, or Meowstic, Vileplume, right? So for this one, let's just go ahead and try out Sigma Alyssa. Again, I don't really recommend, just because, like, yes, you get the Mega, but like it's really unnecessary. You should probably save Sigma Alyssa for any of your other teams and synchros and stuff. So anyways, let's do this. Alright. We'll start with that. Since we do have Sigma Alyssa, we do not need to use Darhead at all for max crit, right? There we go. Start spamming Thundershock here. And then there's together. Oh, we actually don't have it. Yeah, I really don't think Sigma Alyssa is that great for this, honestly. Unless if I change the move queue order, that probably would have been better, I guess, and wouldn't have been as bad, right? Anyways, let's go ahead and Mega. Once you go into Mega, again, you get that free +1 crit on your sync move, and you also get +1 crit on your passive for every move that you use. So you're at 100% crit here, and close combat incoming. Alright. I forgot another X speed all, which we could also go into, and that is a lot of damage. 5.3k on that. Let's get that in. Although probably should have queued that a bit earlier. Didn't have to wait that long. And ouch. Yeah, we do. Oh, you do not want to tank with Samurai. You want to tank with Rotom instead if you are bringing Rotom. All right, and there you go. Really good damage, Wally. Right. Close combat again, like I mentioned before. You do have that slight issue with you having to Mega first, but like I mentioned before, Megaing in single player is not an issue. However, again, like I said, in co-op it would be a bit more harder, right? Let's say we'll just quick connect with NPC, and you'll see how much more difficult it is to have Wally Mega in co-op, even if we do bring Sigma Alyssa, right? So let's bring Sigma Alyssa for this one, and then we'll go into and then we'll sync it to Wally, right? Or not sync it to Wally, swap into Wally, and that does take a few turns off of us in terms of sync move and all that, but again, it just takes some time, right? Before that, all you could do is, I guess, Focus Blast, which again, Focus Blast does decent damage even without all the full grid on Focus Blast. Or you could Low Sweep if you want to again get sync move quicker, just because Low Sweep 2 gauges, easier to spam, right? Relatively easier to spam. Anyways, let's try this out on ourselves. Breathtaking ourselves, obviously. Don't want to breathtaking anyone else here if you want that. Although it's a waste, honestly. Well, we did get MP refresh on this one, so that definitely helps. Without Alyssa, you're just kind of struggling with Wally for the most part, trying to do stuff here, right? Alright. We got another MP refresh on that one, but we're not going to use it because we do need Wally to increase his own stats and stuff while we're at it. We need 3 turns, right, for that. And we have exactly 3 turns here. So 1 Dire hit gets Wally to 100% crit, which is pretty crazy. And you don't even have to use that 1 Dire hit to get 100% crit. Like, you could wait for like your second sync move, then you get 100% crit regardless. Alright, here's post haste. That's +2 speed, just for nothing, I guess, for being Wally. And getting hit by an AoE. There's another one. We're at +4 speed now. Yeah, Wally's good. Regardless, Wally is really, really good. Alright, here we got close combat here. Oops. Forgot to use another, we could use another, here I come. Anyways, we'd have a 100% crit. So, there's that. 0 in, that gives you +1 crit. And again, dire hit, we got 1 crit over there. And then, every time we mega, we get another crit there as well. Oh, we got another here I come. Okay, let's do that again as well. I did not see that coming. Ouch, but not really. -1 speed. Post haze gives us +2 speed. So we're at +6 speed, even though, oh my god! What the heck? Did I see that right? Wait, was that 18,000? Or was I tripping? Was I tripping? Or is that 18,000? Was that 18,000 damage on that Blissey? What the heck? Wait. Let me try that again. Did we just do 18,000? I know Blissey has like nothing for physical defenses, but like, damn, really? Really? What? That's insane. We didn't even buff Gallade to the max there. All right, let's try that again. This time we're just gonna like go breathtaking. We'll just, even if we do get an MP refresh, we'll just go straight into Wally, right? We'll just go for 1 just so we get all our buffs in beforehand, and also kind of experience what it is if you don't have the full setup, right, for that. If you're not lucky on MP refreshes on breathtaking. Wow. Oh boy. Alright. Let's do that again. Cross shop incoming. Also, we should probably take out the mid first this time. Not that it matters that much. Alright, let's go ahead and use Here I Come. The opponents do get defense buffs. That was with defense buffs as well, eh? Interesting. Alright. Got MP refresh on that. MP refresh 3, 40% chance for that activating. This is a very good chance, right? Perfect timing indeed. Alright. We'll get another one. Rip. That's fine. Attack the mid, guys. Aim for the center. There we go. Cool. Are we at max speed yet? Ouch. E +2. Focus blast. That's 1. That's a second. Again, before we mega, we do not have crit, unfortunately, right? Well, we do have crit. We have +1 crit, but you know, as soon as we mega, which again is the problem with using Wally in co-op. If you're going with close time, if you're doing focus blast, then you're fine, right? You're more than fine. Anyways, let's go ahead and get that Blissey here again. Hopefully we don't die here though. I just want to see that big damage on Blissey again. Was it 8,000 or 18,000? If it was 18,000, then damn. Rip. Oh well. But yeah, like I said, I do not suggest using close combat builds in co-op. If you want to use Wally in co-op, go for this focus blast build, right? Yeah. So that's maybe for this one, I guess. I'll just rewatch my video later just to see how much damage that did. But I think it did a lot. But anyways, you guys know. You guys saw it, you can pause it, all that stuff. But yeah, anyways, that's maybe for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel for some more Opponent Masters content. I'll see you guys in the next one.